You're just moments away from Happy Hour, the original video show in the Radio Smuliverse.
You've got time to grab yourself a drink and then settle in for Happy Hour. The show will begin momentarily.
The video portion of Happy Hour is best experienced on Twitch. Look for the links in the Synergy chat room.
It's radio you can see. Happy Hour with Lex and Tony coming your way shortly.
You're just moments away from Happy Hour, the original video show in the Radio Smuliverse.
You've got time to grab yourself a drink and then settle in for Happy Hour. The show will begin momentarily.
The video portion of Happy Hour is best experienced on Twitch. Look for the links in the Synergy chat room.
It's radio you can see. Happy Hour with Lex and Tony coming your way shortly.
You're just moments away from Happy Hour, the original video show in the Radio Smuliverse.
You've got time to grab yourself a drink and then settle in for Happy Hour. The show will begin momentarily.
The video portion of Happy Hour is best experienced on Twitch. Look for the links in the Synergy chat room.
It's radio you can see. Happy Hour with Lex and Tony coming your way shortly.
You're just moments away from Happy Hour, the original video show in the Radio Smuliverse.
Hey guys, this is Lex, and I just wanted to take a moment to remind you that Happy Hour is an adult-themed show. It takes place in a bar setting. We talk about drinking, we occasionally play drinking games. We play all kinds of music, and that may include music with adult themes or foul language. So please enjoy your beverages and your music responsibly. Hope you guys have a great time tonight. Rock on.
First time in a bar? I'll show you around.
There'll always be guys wanting a drink.
I'd go easy on that liquor if I were you.
Hey, look, mister. We serve hard drinks in here for men who want to get drunk fast.
Everybody who's anybody drinks.
I picked a hell of a day to quit drinking.
My advice to you is to start drinking heavily.
I've been doing some thinking drinking, Bunny.
I want you to have a drink.
Don't make me feel like I'm drinking alone, ma'am.
Tasty. What is this we're drinking?
What I need's a couple of good stiff drinks. How about you, Angel? You want a drink?
They may be drinkers, Robin, but they're also human beings.
Well, ain't you gonna drink with me?
They look thirsty! Well, let's give them something to drink!
Zombified.
The monsters aren't living under your bed, 'cause they are the voices in your head.
Zombified by the lies they said. We've become the walking dead.
'Cause everybody's talking, bitch.
Oh no, they'll never let go. It's something you said 10 years ago. They're canceling you.
And they won't stop till everybody's zombified. They're pumping us with lies like it's formaldehyde. We're dead inside.
It goes on and on, let this go. When it stops, we'll never know. We're hypnotized, and they won't stop till you're zombified.
You better shut your mouth and bite your tongue, 'cause you don't want to piss off anyone.
We're traumatized by the damage done. Welcome to America. 'Cause everybody's talking bitch.
Oh no, they'll never let go of something you said 10 years ago. They're canceling you.
They won't stop till everybody's zombified. They're pumping us with lies like it's formaldehyde. They're dead inside.
It goes on and on, let this go. When it stops, we'll never know. We're hypnotized, and they won't stop till you're zombified.
They're feeding off your broken mind. They won't die, they multiply.
We've become so fucking blind, they won't stop till you're zombified. Pick it up.
Oh.
Now everybody's zombified. They're pumping us with lies like it's formaldehyde. They're dead inside.
It goes on and on, let this go. When it stops, we'll never know. We're hypnotized. They won't stop till you're.
They won't stop till I'm. They won't stop till we're all zombified. Zombified.
Serving up happy hour with Lex and Tony. Hey, remember to tip your bartenders and waitresses.
Hey guys, it is finally Friday. Welcome to Happy Hour with Lex and Tony. And man, we have got a great show for you tonight. And well, we had a lot of fun kicking it off with a song that Tony's been wanting to sing for a while now.
You know, I've been wanting to do that song for I don't know how long.
It's been
a couple weeks, maybe 3 weeks ago. I'm like, Lex, let's do Zombified. And Lex, I don't think you're that familiar with it, but you know, you checked it out.
Yeah.
Then,
cool song.
But that week, Gordon Lightfoot passed away, so we did a Gordon Lightfoot song. And it was either the next week or 2 weeks after we were going to do it again, and Tina Turner passed away. So we did a Tina Turner song. So this week, with both Gordon Lightfoot and Tina Turner, cooling in the morgue for a week or 15 days, it's actually a tribute song to both of them, because they're zombified.
Oh my!
Actually, that joke is in poor taste and too soon. The song itself is not about zombies. It's not like Walking Dead, George Romero zombies. It's about the media turning people into zombies with their fake news and cancel culture and stuff like that. It's obvious. It's actually a very interesting little sidebar to the song. Falling in Reverse. They put it out. They released it on Twitch. That was like
no kidding.
How it hit the world in early 2022. 2022 is what most people say. I guess you could say 2022. And yeah, so it's and Falling in Reverse, the lead singer Ronnie Radke, his wag, wife and girlfriend, I'm not sure which one it is, his significant other, well, that's a little nicer term than wag, is Soraya, who's a female wrestler in AEW, All Elite Wrestling, and she uses Zombified as her walkout music. You know, all the wrestlers and baseball players have walkout music. So how about that, man?
Just like Jock Jam back in the day.
Exactly. We might have to bring back Jock
That
Jams.
was fun.
And we can and we can use Zombified because Soraya uses it as her. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I mean, you know, Wikipedia here doesn't have the Soraya. It might be Soraya. I don't know, but Jonathan, you'll correct me, I'm sure. Or one of you AEW fans will clue me in. But yeah, that's the story behind Zombified. A very cool song, very cool band.
Yes.
By the way, Lex, Falling in Reverse actually is going to be in concert in one of my hometowns here, Cedar Rapids, on Saturday, July 8th with Ice Nine Kills.
Oh, lucky dog.
Maybe you
might
can
have
make
to
the
make a
trip
trip.
to Iowa.
Yeah.
Be a pretty good show.
It would be
there
a
you
great
go.
show. Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of great shows, we have one prepared for you tonight, not because of anything we're saying, but because of what you submitted and what you have been singing and producing on video. As you well know, Happy Hour.
Producing,
we
I
can't
like
say
that term. That's true.
Yes, it's
Yes.
true. We can't say only video show. That used to be in our
No,
promo.
we got a lot
we
of great
changed it to
company now.
original video show, but now we have a plethora of video shows, which is very cool.
Oh yeah,
For the simple
Synergy
fact
TV
that-
is taken off.
Synergy TV, baby. Also for the
Yes.
simple fact that when Lex and I, do a video, we have other places to send it.
That's true. You know all those show starters we did, Tony? I sent one out already at least. I'm like, look, we can actually see them again. We don't even get to enjoy them.
There you go. We're no more one and done on the videos.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Cross
You're stuck with
Cross X
that.
Bones, of course, is video after our show with
Oh,
the
yeah.
Boneyard. Yoda Man and Brindle Nightmare debuted last night
Yeah, it
via
was
Twitch
fantastic.
with the video time warp.
Yep.
And I believe Cash on the Barrel. I want to say this coming Monday will also be Twitch on video. So there you go. Plenty of video options for you on a Synergy TV. So yeah, keep the videos coming. But man, don't forget about us. We still appreciate the old timers here would still appreciate a song or two every now and then. And I shouldn't say it. You guys always do fun. You always give us the perfect amount of songs each week. Because what we do, we look at all the submissions, that came in from the prior show to the time we put together this show, which is Thursday night. We play everyone once before we repeat anyone, and usually we never repeat anyone. There's usually
We haven't
it's like
in a long time.
it's basically, I'll give you the secret sauce. We usually play about 25 songs, counting the Lex and Tony show starters. So yeah, we try to do at least 25 different people. Sometimes there's duets and stuff, and that it gets a little weird, a little messy. But yeah, we tend to play one song per person, and we've stuck to that formula for months now. So
Wow, yeah, it's been a long time.
yeah, so keep sending them in. Now you don't need to send 10 songs a week. One or maybe two actually work out fine. Just a word of advice.
Yeah, we do. We get
You
a
know?
couple folks who send us quite a few songs. I think the trick is if you had to choose a song, send us the one that's got something that rocks. We get a nice mix of songs here on Happy Hour, but we always love something with a heartbeat. Yeah.
That is true. The old beats per minute. We'll take anything. Just as long as try to make it snappy. That's all we ask. Because of course it's music you would listen to if you're at a bar, tavern, watering hole, honky tonk, live rock club, whatever trips your trigger. If you're out just having a beer, or even if you're
trigger. I like that.
I don't know if you're hanging out in your mom's basement getting drunk. Whatever, you might be listening
Sitting back having
some-
puppers, whatever.
whatever means happy hour to you and start of the weekend to you is what we're looking for, and that means different things to different people, different strokes to different folks.
Yes.
Much like this different stroke. Actually, no, this is a great little song. Vex Mama sent us this. We're gonna get right into the music, Lex. Look at that segue.
Love it.
Only 13 minutes in. I'm doing a
Right
little
about
better.
where we ought to be.
That's true. The
We
magical
definitely-
timer went off in my head.
We do plan around your talking.
That's right. That's
as best we can. The factor. It's the
Vex
Tony
Mama.
factor. No one else has to worry about the Tony factor except
true.
us.
Vexed Mama is going to kick us off with a Pink song. Just Like a Pill. Great tune, by the way. So take it away, Vexed Mama. Let's get happy hour off and running.
Here we go, Vexy. Light them up.
Lying here on the floor, you left me. I think I took too much. Crying here, what have you done? I thought it would be fun. Can't stay on your life support, there's a shortage in the switch. Can't stay on your morphine, cause it's making me. And I try to call the nurse again, but she's being a little bitch. I think I'll get out of here, where I can run just as fast as I can, to the middle of nowhere, to the middle of my frustrated fears, and not somewhere, not just like a pill. Instead of making me better, you keep making me ill, you keep making me ill. I haven't moved from the spot where you left me. This must be a bad trip. All of the other pills, they were different. Maybe I should get some help. Can't stay on your life support, there's a shortage in the switch. Can't stay on your morphine, cause it's making me itch. Did I try to call the nurse again, but she's being a little bitch. I think I'll get out of here, where I can run just as fast as I can, to the middle of nowhere, to the middle of my frustrated fears, and not somewhere, not just like a pill. Instead of making me better, you keep making me ill, you keep making me run just as fast as I can, to the middle of nowhere, to the middle of my frustrated fears, and not somewhere, you're just like a pill. Instead of making me better, you keep making me ill, you keep making me ill. I can't stay on your life support, there's a shortage in the switch. Can't stay on your morphine, cause it's making me itch. Then I try to call the nurse again, but she's being a little bitch. I think I'll get out of here, where I can run just as fast as I can, to the middle of nowhere, to the middle of my frustrated fears, and not somewhere, you're just like a pill. Instead of making me better, keep making me ill, keep making me run just as fast as I can, to the middle of nowhere, to the middle of my frustrated fears, and not somewhere, you're just like a pill. Instead of making me better, keep making me ill, keep making me ill, just as fast as I can, to the middle of nowhere, to the middle of my frustrated fears, and I swear you're just like a pill. Instead of making me better, keep making me ill, keep making me.
I'm very much in the background here, and this is exactly where I want to be.
Just the two of us. You're my
Oh, crap. It did come back. Sorry. Well, I just cut him off. Hello, guys.
We have.
I was
like,
waiting, and then it went dark,
you know,
and I'm like, okay, it must be
it
done
even said it
now.
comes back, man.
Yeah, well, I was actually, like, trying to look at the watch. I guess I shouldn't do that so much. Probably not healthy.
It's all right. It'll be okay.
Sorry. Oh, my goodness. Well, some fantastic comments, I will say, on Nick and Covers with Comrades. Like, very cool tune. Is that an original one, Tony? Do you know? Are they all originals? Well, it says covers
with Comrades.
But I don't recognize it.
They cover stuff that I've never heard. I want to say that's they seem to cover Mac DeMarco, whoever that is, quite a bit.
Don't know. Yeah.
And I'd love to say that I know who that is, but I don't. But yeah, that's one of their go-tos, if you will. Yeah, that's my oldest son, Nick, who just really. He plays like a lot of the instruments. He does the camera work. He does the editing. Yep. He's the kid. How do we? I mean, they all kind of look similar. You know,
one that looks like you a little bit.
in their own millennial hipster ways. They up. No, you know what I noticed in that video? I didn't watch it, the full video. When he was drumming, he was wearing a Montreal Canadiens hockey jersey. I'm like, that bastard raided my closet.
I think you said that about every video of his we've ever watched. He was wearing something of yours, so.
No, I have probably. We
don't know where he gets the talent. We just know where he gets the clothes.
I know he gets the clothes. I have like 50 hockey jerseys. I know damn well if I go upstairs and look, I'm going to be missing the Canadiens because Nick has it. But no, he has a lot of fun, and
he's my kind of kid. He's
great job.
He's got all the different instruments that I'm trying to learn, you know. So I got a lot of respect for that. That's good stuff.
I mean, other than drums, where he took lessons, the rest of it, like, you know, bass guitar, lead, keyboards. I mean, he's pretty much self-taught. So
that's cool. Very cool.
Yeah, he's doing well. So it's good to see Covers with Comrades once again. It's been a while since we have had them on the show, and
we were
pardon the
play
nepotism.
We were going to play them last week, but we were running out of time, and we always have a hard.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's a
holdover
from last week, so wanted to make sure we got him in there.
Yeah.
So
and you know, I'll tell you,
Nick and your comrades, nice job.
Yeah, fantastic job. And look, Hells, yeah, what a way to kick off a Friday night than with Vexed Mama doing Just Like a Pill. Man, she's got such cool, like these soulful vocals and the great harms and the great look and the great lips, you know. She's got the whole package. Fabulous, fabulous way to kick off a Friday night here at the Happy Hour Bar.
Hall of Fame lips, I might add.
I saw you mention that.
There's only 2 inductees. It's a very exclusive club. Maybe voting will ensue at the end of this season, and we can see if the Veterans Committee will elect someone else.
Someone else. I don't know. There's not too many folks that can sit alongside the folks that are already in the Hall of Fame.
That's true, man.
It's tricky.
Vex Mama
business.
and Laura. That's the
two.
The Lips Hall of Fame, the LHOF. They're building a building. Like, where'd be a good place for the Lips Hall of Fame? We'll have to think about that one. I'm not. Nothing comes to mind. Some smart ass like pun, on a name of a town.
Gotcha.
I won't go there. Anyhow, we're gonna move this thing along before I get into trouble.
There. Yes, thank you.
No, it would be nice to build at the mouth of a river, perhaps. Get it? Lips. You thought I was gonna do some like vagina thing. Come on, Lex.
Why would I think that? You never go there.
No, it's lips.
Yeah.
Jesus, I tell you. All right, before I get any more trouble, we gotta get into the next set. April Bizu.
Oh, this is good.
Cool video. It's Paris Paloma, I think, is the original artist. Again, I think Paris Paloma is on tour with Mac DeMarco, because I haven't heard of Paris Paloma either. But regardless of whether you've heard of Paris Paloma or not, you will hear April Bizu do a fantastic job on this. And the video is also very cool. So April Bizu, always good to have you in the show. And you're going to take away the next set with Labor. By the way, that's spelled Labour. Obviously a UK twist.
tight to the road that I'm headed from. Off this island, this is an escape plan. Carefully timed it so that we go and dive into the waves below. Who tends to the orchards? Who fixes up the gables? Emotional torture from the head of your high table. Who fetches the water from the Rocky Mountain spring and walk back down again and feel the words and their sharp sting. And I'm getting fucking tired. The capillaries in my eyes are bursting. If our love died, would that be the worst thing? For somebody I thought was my savior, you sure make me do a whole lot of labor. The callous skin on my hands is cracking. If our love ends, would that be a bad thing? And the silence haunts our bed chamber. You make me do too much labor. Too much labor. Apologies from my tongue, and never yours. Busy lapping from the flowing cup, and stab me with your fork. I know you're a smart man, and weaponize the false incompetence and dominance under guise. If we had a daughter, I'd watch and could not save her. The emotional torture from the head of your high table. She'd do what you taught her. She'd meet the same cruel fate. So now I've gotta run so I can undo this mistake. At least I've gotta try. The capillaries in my eyes are bursting. If our love died, would that be the worst thing? For somebody I thought was my savior, you sure make me do a whole lot of labor. The callous skin on my hands is cracking. If our love ends, would that be a bad thing? The silence haunts our bed chamber. You make me do too much labor. All day, every day, therapist, mother, maid, nymph, then a virgin, nurse, then a servant, just an appendage, live to attend him so that he never lifts a finger. 24/7 baby machine so he can live out his picket fence dreams. It's not an act of love if you make her. You make me do too much labor. All day, every day, therapist, mother, maid, nymph, then a virgin, nurse, then a servant, just an appendage, live to attend him so that he never lifts a finger. 24/7 baby machine so he can live out his picket fence dreams. It's not an act of love if you make her. You make me do too much labor. All day, every day, therapist, mother, maid, nymph, then a virgin, nurse, and a servant, just an appendage, live to attend him so that he never lifts a finger. 24/7 baby machine so he can live out his picket fence dreams. It's not an act of love if you change her. You make me do too much labor. How long will I love you? As long as stars are above you. Longer if I can. How long will I need you? As long as the seasons need to follow their plan. How long will I be with you? As long as the sea is bound to was upon the sand. How long will I want you? As long as you want me to. And longer by
I found.
How long will I hold you? As long as your father told you. As long as you can.
How long will I give to you? As long as I live through you. However long you say. How long will I love you? As long as stars are above you. And longer if I may.
How long will I love you? As long as stars are above you.
Hey guys, welcome back to Happy Hour with Lex and Tony. Tony's always busy over there to the last.
No, I was so touched by that song. My ear thing fell out, so
Aw.
I was just I was pensively
He's a very
putting my
sentimental guy.
I was
I've noticed
pensively
that.
putting my chin on my hand to I mean seriously, I'm not being.
No,
that
I
was,
know.
That was very touching. That
I
was very
know.
cool.
What a beautiful set. I mean, we kicked it off with April Bizou singing that very cool song, Labor. The video she put together for that was also like very cool, like pulls you into the story and the lyrics of the song. And her vocals and her harms are just like spot on, beautiful. I know she put a lot of work into that. You could always tell.
Yeah,
But
so
when April's-
was the labor part like the Industrial Revolution? Was that the thing I was getting there?
I think so. Yeah, it's like if you just looked at all the images and all the different kind of the different situations and things. Yeah.
Or was the labor about the labor of just simply living and loving?
I think it's all those things.
Let's see. Look, combining the Industrial Revolution with that April Bizou, bravo!
Bravo, right?
Chef's kiss.
She's beautiful, beautifully done. And then
that was very cool.
We followed that up with a song called "How Long Will I Love You," and this one it looks like it was like a dedication. And it says on the song, it says, "Life isn't always easy, but you're never without an ear that'll listen, a shoulder to lean on, and more." And the folks involved, I believe this was for Krista, but Krista was also involved with the song. So Krista Walker, Adam TX, Mina Fields Music, J-Man, Found Soul, Delilah 8, Salta, Santhemail, and AMNT Sylvia. So what a beautiful song, dedicated to a friend. Absolutely gorgeous and beautiful song. I haven't heard either of those songs before, so it was kind of a cool set for me.
I know it was a great set, man.
And also even just like the lyric video that they chose for that song. I'd never seen that one before. It's very fitting and beautifully
Butterflies
done.
and flowers.
Yeah, it's just like it
Very
ties
cool.
everything together. Yeah. So great set right there, guys. Absolutely beautiful.
See, that's like this was Happy Hour's love songs with Lex and Tony. The softer side of Happy Hour.
Yes.
Now back to your drinks. That was a cool set. We're gonna so thank you guys for sending those in with fantastic music and more fantastic music coming up. We're actually gonna take Happy Hour back to the maybe not so much a bar, but maybe like a malt shop. In the 50s where the cool kids hung out. We're gonna take this thing back to the era of doo-wop and the drifters. We have gang leader Wigamondo, and along with Jeeba 75, we're gonna go under the boardwalk. You don't hear stuff like this too often, but when you do, you're like, wow, what a cool sound. And that's what you're gonna look forward to next on the Happy Hour, Lex and Tony.
When the sun beats down and there's the tar upon the roof,
And your shoes get so hot you wish your tired feet were fireproof.
Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby is where I'll be.
Under the boardwalk,
out of the sun,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be having some fun.
under the boardwalk,
People walking above,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be falling in love under the boardwalk, boardwalk. From the park you hear the happy sound of the carousel. You can almost taste hot dogs and french fries they sell.
under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah. On the blanket with my baby is where I'll be.
Under the boardwalk,
Out of the sun,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be having some fun.
under the boardwalk,
People walking about,
under the boardwalk,
we'll be falling in love
under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah.
On a blanket with my baby is where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, out of the sun. Under the boardwalk,
We'll be having some fun.
under the boardwalk, people walking above.
Under the boardwalk, we'll be falling in love.
Under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, if you like outlaw music and crazy news, listen up. Monday in the Glades, music will be played. Crash starts the week off at 10. And if you miss the show, there's lots that you won't know, 'cause he may not be seen again. Don't believe the news, barely filled with clues. They're just paid to kid themselves. Don't tell no lies, 'cause that's what I despise, and the truth won't deliver itself. Right here on Road Radio, listen to Cash on the Barrel every Monday morning at 10 a.m.
Now also simulcast. Hell, it's on at the same time on Synergy Radio.
Is this real? What I feel? It's like I'm outside looking down. Know it's real life, but I feel like ain't no one else around. Stuck in past dreams, chasing moonbeams. Gotta be more to life, I know. I might be special, but if I ain't careful, gonna pack it up and go. Lord, the feeling is numbing, and the cavalry ain't coming. I'm on my own. Someone tell me that they have the key to unlock my cluttered mind. Belief in me, I can't see. Somehow I lost it down the line. I believe in living, and I've been given all the chances I could ask. I know I'll make it if I have to fake it. Gotta let go of the past. Lord, the feeling is numbing, and the cavalry ain't coming. I'm on my own.
Wow, another Libby Dawn, Papa Dave production there. That was Papa Dave doing On My Own. Love the videos that they add to the cool videos of Dave playing the guitar, and I love the landscapes, and I love he's got that one guitar with all the signatures on it that I figure there's got to be some great stories about that I haven't heard. And it's just, he's very talented and such a nice, down-to-earth kind of guy. So it's very cool to get to hear his music and share it with you guys on the show. And then, we kicked off the set with Jeebs and Wigamondo doing just a very cool version of Under the Boardwalk. And they both of them have very unique vocals. Jeebs got that very cool, I don't even know how to describe, but like if you've heard them, you recognize their vocals right away. She does these really cool things with her voice, and Gary has such a distinctive sound to his vocals, and the two of them together just sounded crazy good. I'd love to see them collaborate more often in the future. Good stuff. I mean, fabulous set.
That was, I gotta say, man. Like, and sorry, you know what? I've been doing very good on the tagging in Synergy main chat in line, but damn it, I missed Papa Dave, which was it's okay because both Papa Dave and Libby are already in the Twatch. So yeah, but that video, I mean, great vocals and guitar as per usual, Papa Dave. But Libby Dawn Films doing some fine work.
Oh yeah.
With the shots and the videography. You know what that whole scene reminded me of? It reminded me of the movie with the kids. Stand By Me.
Yes. Yep.
Hey, you want to see a dead body? And then the train. They had to run. They had to.
I'm not sure that's the best reference for them.
No, there's no dead bodies, I think, in what Libby
that
shot.
We know of, yes.
But that whole wood scene and the train bridge. Remember the kids had to like run across the bridge before they're like, wow, but that was some high drama. But hard to believe Jerry O'Connell was like the chubby kid. And he grew up to be like, kind of like svelte and cute and whatever. So it just goes to show you, you never know what caterpillars, what butterflies a pudgy little caterpillar might turn into.
Or worms. Into. Who knows what they eat? Yeah.
So but listen, two great tunes. And the Drifters. Go back to like the Wigamondo and Jeeves. Now, here we are in 2023. Back when that song came out, I'm going to guess, I don't know, like late 50s, early 60s.
Yeah.
Think back when there's only like so much, like recorded music to choose from. What would they have done on Smule with only like, 10 years or less than 10 years of rock and roll? Like think of all the shit we had to choose from now. But, back in the day, the Drifters that was cat's ass. I mean, that was like, top of the charts. So there you go. Thanks for bringing it back, Wigamondo and Jeeps. All right, Lex, I'm sorry. I don't mean to go off on some when I was a kid tangent.
You only do that once a week. or so. No, it's just funny. I was going to talk about something completely different, but just you mentioned something interesting that ties into some of the complaints we've been hearing from folks. Obviously, Smule having done some updates recently where they took away the ability, they started expiring OCs again, and they've apparently nerfed time travel. Now, I will say every time they've done that, somewhere down the road they make a mistake and it comes back. So the time travel thing, I'm somewhat hopeful they'll mess it up in another release soon. But a lot of complaints about not being able to go back and join older OCs. Now, as you said, there's so much music to choose from. I'm kind of on the fence. I liked it. It's kind of cool to be able to do it if you need to finish something up or whatever. But there's also something to be said for there's a lot of choices and songs out there, and it keeps everybody singing fresh. So I don't know. But I will say also, like Obi-Wan Kenobi, he joined me on a song. The first song that he joined me on, it was a song I must have sung I don't know how many years ago, and I laughed because I said, "Oh my God, I'm terrible on that song." I sound terrible. But it was cool because he could go back and find a song that he knew and he liked, and he could join me on it, and he sounded fantastic. He just had to deal with me from years ago.
Well, here's what we need to do. We need to hit Smule It Hurts. Because believe me,
a lot of talk about that.
Nothing is more fun than like seeing someone like pops up on your notifications that someone joined something that you opened years ago.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I forgot I opened like that Ted Nugent song and somebody has joined. Well, that's
it is cool. Yeah.
Hit Smule where it hurts. Don't renew your VIPs. And let Smule know about it. I'm not renewing my VIP until you bring back the ability to join OCs that are already open.
There's a lot of talk about that for sure. That is the only thing that gets me to listen.
Done.
Yeah, it can take a while. I wish that instead of like shutting down the expiration day, sort of like opened it up so you could, they could add transposing songs to a different key would be a really nice feature everybody would love. Being able to start and stop and redo video would be really nice. I can tell you that from this afternoon.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a lot better things they could be working on than taking away things that people are happy with. So they make interesting choices, I would say. I don't know.
So there you go, man. Fire it up. There's some, I don't know, you can like email Smule or something. I haven't done it yet, but like express your displeasure. And seriously, it works with the cable company. I'm not going to renew. And so you're giving like the new customers this great deal, and I'm paying $300 a month. Oh, sir, don't cancel. Well, yeah, it works with them. So just say you're not going to renew your VIP.
I just canceled my internet provider and went with something completely different for those kind of reasons. So I get it. It does work.
There you go, Lex.
No, they got to know if you're unhappy.
Lex is a rebel. Be rebellious. There you go.
This show's going out over cellular, guys, just so you know. And it's knock on wood, it's been doing really well.
It's doing the job. I think you're all right. Yeah.
So far, so good.
So speaking of like cellular service, this might be more analog. I'm not sure. We're going to go a little more classic rock, not from like the 50s, early 60s. This would be, where are the Doobie Brothers? Like late 70s, early 80s, and in that wheelhouse, if you will. Yeah. I'd go late 70s. Alan.
Classic rock analog era.
Oh, there you go. Alan is going to do a very wonderful version of listen to the music. Little Doobie Brothers on the Happy Hour with Lex and Tony.
Chill out and watch this.
Whoa, whoa.
Don't you feel it going day by day? People getting ready for the news. Some are happy, some are sad. Ooh, we gotta let the music play. Ooh, what the people need is a way to make them smile. It ain't so hard to do if you know how. Gotta get a message, get it on through. Oh, now mama's got it out for a while. Whoa, whoa, let's do the music. Whoa, whoa, let's do the music. Whoa, whoa, let's do the music. You know better everything I say. Meet me in the country for a day. We'll be happy and we'll dance. Oh, we're gonna dance blues away. If I'm feeling good to you and you're feeling good to me, there ain't nothing we can do, I say. Feeling good, feeling fine. Oh, baby, let the music play. Whoa, whoa, let's do the music. Whoa, whoa, let's do the music. Whoa, whoa, let's do the music all the time. Like a lazy flowing river, surrounding castles in the sky, and the crowd is growing bigger, listening for the happy sounds. I'm gonna let them fly. Whoa, whoa, let's do the music. Whoa, whoa, let's do the music. Whoa, whoa, let's do the music all the time. Whoa, whoa, let's do the music. Whoa, whoa, let's do the music. Whoa, whoa, let's do the music all the time. Whoa, whoa, let's do the music. Whoa, whoa, let's do the music. Whoa, whoa, let's do the music all the time. You do just that. Listen to the music and you'll be happy.
Lex and Tony, and we are having just a fantastic, fine Friday night here at the Happy Hour bar, even though we're not at the bar yet.
Oh my God! Like,
Just
what are we doing?
I don't know. We're just hanging out.
What laggards we are!
To get started soon.
We're hanging out by the neon sign outside.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of cool out here. Hanging out, listening to the music with Alan, doing a little Doobie Brothers to kick off that set. And yes, and reach back and grab me something, would you? Grab me I'd have a puppers. I'd have a beer, whatever. It doesn't work because you never actually get the beer. Your hand always comes back empty. It doesn't. It's so frustrating. So Alan kicked us off with listen to the music. That guy, he's great with the harmonies, and so I think there was like 3 or 4 layers of him doing all those very cool, iconic harmonies from that song. Sounded fantastic. And then, of course, we had Will Iommi doing Smoke on the Water. Another just fantastic tune. Like you said, a great classic rock set right there. His vocals are just absolutely fantastic. And I think Laura had said he hadn't been singing for a while, so he's doing fabulous. Wow, what a great set right there.
And every budding guitar player, when you're first learning, will play that Smoke on the Water riff.
I should probably go learn that then.
That's kind of a thing, man.
I'm a little slow.
Now, okay, 2 stories about those songs, like from my own personal experience. Lex, let's go back to Alan and the Doobie Brothers.
Okay.
Lex, I don't know, where are the Doobie Brothers actually from? Does anyone know?
I'm not sure. Had you not said you don't know, I was going to assume it was somewhere by you. So
no, they're not. Not that I know
sure.
of. I mean, they would probably be on like the signage around here if they were from Iowa. Like Slipknot is, or Ashton Kutcher. I'm gonna guess like the demeanor and the hair and the laid back. It's either like the South, or maybe Pacific Northwest.
Huh.
Like a NoCal or Oregon, Washington thing, or maybe even like Arizona. I don't know where they're from. Here's where I know that they're not.
San Jose, California, just so you know.
San Jose, Northern California. There you go. Here's where I know they're not from. Watts.
All right.
Watts is the ghetto section of Los Angeles.
Okay.
Pretty well known for a few things. There were some riots there, like bad riots there. Around the time, not around the time where Martin Luther King was shot. Watts is also the sitcom home of Sanford and Son. And it's also the sitcom home of the show What's Happening.
Okay.
You remember What's Happening?
I do.
With the Rerun and Dwayne, hey, and Raj.
There was for sure.
There was a 2-part episode of What's Happening where they arranged a concert by the Doobie Brothers, who evidently went to the same high school as Raj, Rerun, and Dwayne. I don't think the Doobie Brothers went to high school in Watts. I'm just saying. But okay, suspend disbelief. Suspend disbelief. The reason was a 2-part episode, and Amelia and Absolute John mentioned this once on their show like months ago, and I had to laugh. It's like, oh hell yeah, I remember that 2-part episode. The reason it was 2 parts. They could have done it in 1 part, the half-hour sitcom, but the whole second part was the Doobie Brothers just jamming. They played like 4 or 5 songs.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was kind of cool.
I don't remember seeing that. Yeah.
Not to give a spoiler alert, but there was like a shady like bootlegger guy who talked Rerun into taping the concert for bootleg purposes with this tape deck you would buy like out of the Sears catalog. And Rerun had it like belted underneath his trench coat. Yeah, I'm gonna wear a trench coat to a concert in the front row.
Yeah.
And then he was like kind of jumping around and it fell out, and the Doobie Brothers like, oh. So they taught the bootlegger a lesson. It was quite the funny a moral lesson from the band named after illicit drugs. But hey, what are you gonna do? But that was a classic What's Happening episode. Why the Doobie Brothers? I mean, like Commodores, Earth, Wind, and Fire, whatever. But yeah, it didn't quite fit. But it was good to see 4 or 5 of the songs in a half-hour episode of What's Happening, circa 1979. So there you go.
Very nice. Interesting.
I hope somebody other than me remembers that. As far as Smoke on the Water goes,
Uh-huh.
for the longest time, when I was a kid, I'd hear that song. I thought the Lake Geneva they were referencing was Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, which I grew up like probably 20 miles from. I'm like, oh, how cool, Lake Geneva. Wow, that's awesome. But I later found out that it's a true story. It's Lake Geneva, Switzerland, and Montreux was the site of a casino where Frank Zappa and the Mothers were playing a concert, and some idiot
about this, yeah.
He's referred to in the song as some stupid guy with a flare gun.
Yeah.
Set the place on fire, hence the Smoke on the Water.
I think we've talked about that. In fact, interestingly, I think I know that from the show a while back. I don't know whether I think
it might have been Happy Hour 1.0 audio only.
Might have been.
I could do my Smoke on the Water visual effects.
It might have been I'm thinking Colin did a very cool. Remember Colin had done a very cool version of that song a while back. Might have been them, but we've had a few really cool versions of that song, and So and it's funny. I saw Wigamano mention in the Twatch when you were talking about how a lot of the budding guitarists learn that. Look, I guess apparently it's pretty easy, but I don't actually know it, so I can't vouch for that. But if Wigamano says it's easy, it can still be hard for me.
My grandpa had a fiddle, like a violin.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't play it, but I would take it and I could actually play the Smoke on the Water.
Oh, there you go. See, so easy on the fiddle too. Who knew?
Yeah, it was my claim to fame. Without a bow, I was just actually strumming it like it was a little ukulele. But anyhow, two great classic rock songs, two great performances from Alan and Will Iommi. Will, I hope you're having fun on your cruise. And I hope your cruise is not on Lake Geneva. It's not big enough for a boat.
And there's no
or a boat,
bad smoke, because you don't want to really have smoke on the water. Usually it's not a good thing. If something's going wrong and there's smoke. No smoke on the water.
I hear that, man. All right, we're almost to the halfway point of our show. How are we doing on time? Not quite halfway done on time, right, Lex?
That's right.
7:07 Central, 8:07 Eastern. Now we're pacing well in the new era of being on time.
It happens. Cross-X Bones is bringing a whole new level of professionalism to the end of our show. We actually end on time.
You're actually keeping Lex and I like in line. So there you go. Right. But we are going to. Oh, speaking of Cross-X Bones, who of course has the Boneyard. This is my Skull and Crossbones. It comes up next after Happy Hour, and of course that show features all things metal.
Oh yeah.
Our next set will be a bit of a preview, if you will, because it's going to have a little metallicness to it. Not Metallica, mind you, but we're going to kick that off with Brindle Wolf and Melissa. Cry Little Sisters. Pretty gothy, but I think it qualifies as metal. Metal's very far-ranging. Cross-X Bones will correct me if I'm wrong, but we put in a little metal set just so we could plug the Boneyard. So here we go. Brindle Wolf and Melissa, Cry Little Sister. I think this is from the Lost Boys. I might be mistaken. Lex would know. She's a big fan of the movie.
I'll take a look later. Here we go. 2 strikes done. 2 strikes.
Oh, sorry.
Immortal fear, that voice so clear through broken walls that scream I hear.
Hey, little sister,
thou shalt not fall.
Come to your brother,
thou shalt not die.
Unchain me, sister,
thou shalt not my little sister.
Thou shalt not fall.
Come to your brother.
Thou shalt not die.
Unchain me, sister.
Thou shalt not be.
Love is with your brother.
Thou shalt not kill.
Thou shalt not fall. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not Thou shalt not fall.
Come to your brother.
Thou shalt not die.
Come take me, sister.
Thou shalt not be.
But love is where you're showing up. Thou shalt not fall. Oh, thou shalt not die. Thou shalt not be. Thou shalt not be.
Bring your dial to 11 bass melting, heart thumping songs down to the boneyard. Fridays at 10 p.m. Eastern after happy hour with Lex and Tony. Only on Synergy Radio. And don't forget your shovel.
The secret side of me, I never let you see. I keep it caged, but I can't control it. So stay away from me, the beast is ugly. I feel the rage and I just can't hold it. It's scratching on the walls, in the closet, in the halls. It comes awake and I can't control it. Hiding under the bed, in my body, in my head. Why won't somebody come and save me from this big head? Beneath the skin, I must confess that I feel like a monster. I ain't what I become, the nightmare's just begun. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. My secrets that I keep hid under lock and key. I keep it caged, but I can't control it. Cause if I let them out, they'll tear me up and break me down. Why won't somebody come and save me from this thing it is? I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I ain't what I become, the nightmare's just begun. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. It's hiding in the dark, its teeth are razor sharp. There's no escape from me, it wants my soul, it wants my heart. No one can hear me scream, maybe it's just a dream. Maybe it's insanity, something's monster. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I ain't what I become, the nightmare's just begun. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I gotta lose control, it's something radical. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster.
Wow. So Jonathan bringing it again this week, bringing us a little skillet on the happy hour. Monster, fantastic song off the Awaken Alive album. And if you saw, he had that cool, the cool mask on in one of the video frames. So well done. The vocals are fabulous. The screams, everything.
Jonathan had like 5 different things going on there.
He did.
You know what I'm talking about? Like seriously, that was great.
Awesome. I love that, and I'm a huge Skillet fan. So, I said it.
And 5 different things on video. It wasn't like I'll throw a little harm in here and a little harm in there. On audio. No, he had like 5 separate like montagey things going on.
Yeah.
Man, Jonathan, seriously, dude. Like, I love your stuff, and much like Lex, I love Skillet. So thank you for sending that in. That was awesome, dude.
That was awesome. And then, of course, we kicked it off with Brenda Wolf and Melissa doing Cry Little Sister. I don't know if we've had Melissa on the show before. Very cool song. A lot of emotion, the kind of the stuff about Brenda Wolf's always got so much emotion, everything he does. His singing partner there, very, very much the same. Just a very cool set. And as you said, kind of a nice way to remind us that we've got a very cool show coming up after Happy Hour ends tonight at 10 o'clock.
And what promo did we put in the middle?
Well, we're pretty, that's the
Lex
stuff
did
that we
that.
come up with.
Lex,
yeah, that's my claim to fame.
We rack our brains to figure out where to put these promos, and that just was a natural fit.
So, before we go on to the next set, which needs some introduction, I just want to go back a minute. We were talking earlier about names of places, and you were trying to figure out, well, where would we were talking about the Lips Hall of Fame?
Oh, where would the Lips Hall of Fame
would it
be erected?
Erected, yes. And so we saw a few I saw a few comments in the Twatch, folks suggesting like Lipscomb, Texas was one of them. There was another place, Lipsy, somewhere. And so I started looking it up while we were on break in between some of the talking points. And I came across some interesting things. So apparently there is an interactive map of the most offensively named places in the world. And I brought it up because I was looking, for, I don't know, places that would, maybe tickle your fancy in terms of places for the Lips Hall of Fame. But like the ones they call out in here, there is actually a place called Vagina in Russia. There's a place in Scotland called the Cock of Arran. And there is, Canada has, let's see.
Those two should be sister cities. You know how they do that? Like they should link up. They could be on the sign when you go into town. Sister city of Cock of Arran. Thank you, Vagina. Yeah.
Could you imagine? And Canada's Spread Eagle, and there's a place called Anus in the Philippines, and there's all these things. But it turns out there is an interactive map. It's called Vaguely Rude Places, and if you go and I pulled it up on my little phone. And if you go there, you can zoom in and find all these places all over the world that have these just really interesting names that'll either catch your fancy or make you chuckle or whatever. So there, if you ever get bored one night, there's a whole interactive map you can pull up on vaguely rude places. So the things you learn here.
The only, not that it's rude. It's just kind of funny. When I was in college. At Southern Illinois, there was a TV station in Kentucky. It was still in the market, and this was back in the day when TV station would sign off at like shortly after midnight. After like Johnny Carson was over, they'd shut her down for the night. And they'd play.
And the national anthem would play.
They didn't play the national anthem. They played My Old Kentucky Home because the TV station was in Kentucky, and then they'd have the guy say, "We broadcast from a tower 5,000 feet tall in Monkey's Eyebrow, Kentucky." So that was an actual name of a town.
Man. There's some really
Monkey's Eyebrow.
There are some cute, funny town names around for sure too. I don't know if they'd be on this map though.
I don't know if we can't have the Lips Hall of Fame in Monkey's Eyebrow, but maybe
that seems wrong. Yeah.
Maybe unless there's some sort of fetish going on with Monkey's eyebrows. Anyway, yeah, that'll bring us up into our next set. About the halfway point, and we're almost to the halfway point of Happy Hour because it's a 3-hour show, and it's 3 hours on the motherfucking dot. We don't go 4 or 3:12. we gotta shut this thing down
No
and
pressure,
get
Tony.
Frosted
Thanks for
Cones
that.
going.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the one that is responsible usually for extending things, so it will be all right, man. So we put this particular song in its own set, just for the simple fact, we usually have our musical break right about the halfway point. Where we explore the world of musicals that you might hear when you're hanging out at a bar, like down across the street or whatever from like a theater. And none other than, you guessed it, Enter Stage Left has sent us something very appropriate, as today is June 2nd.
Yes.
Second day of Pride Month, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah.
So they sent us La Vie Bohème from the musical Rent.
Oh, this is
and
so
and
good.
as you
This is
listen
so
and
good.
watch, it's fantastic. Seriously, these guys always knock it out of the park. The vocals, the costumes, the acting.
Choreography.
It's basically like going to see the musical like without like the stage. I'll put it that way. And saving yourself, about $100 a copy on the tickets. We bring it to you for free right here on Happy Hour. Well, thanks to Interstage Left, we do. So maybe you owe them some royalties or something. Yeah, we'll give you a 10% cut of what do we make on Twitch? 10% of nothing is still nothing. Anyway, is there ways to make money on Twitch? I've heard tell of like, but not that we're into that. We don't need that.
There is, but we don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how that even works, and I don't even like care, because this is a labor of love, and if by golly, if I made a dime, I'd want to make $1. So I'd rather just leave it out. But anyway, La Vie Bohème, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, which means the Bohemian life. It has something to do with a district of Manhattan, if I'm not mistaken, which I could be. I didn't do too much show prep on that, but what I do know is this will kick ass and will entertain you for the next several minutes. So sit back and witness the wondrous performance that is Enter Stage Left, next up on Happy Hour with Lex and Tony.
Bells are ringing. Welcome to the Life Cafe, gentlemen. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
Oh, no, not them. No, please, no, not tonight. Please, no, mister. Can't you go? Not tonight. Can't have a seat.
What?
Oh, please go. You. Hello, sir. I said no. Important customer.
What am I, just a blur?
You sit all night. You never buy.
That's a lie. That's a lie. I had a tea the other day.
You couldn't pay.
Oh, yeah.
Benjamin Coffin III? Here?
Oh, no.
Wine and beer.
The enemy of Avenue A will stay.
Oy vey.
What brings the mogul in his own mind to the Life Cafe?
I would like to propose a toast to Maureen's noble try. It went well.
Go to hell.
Was the uppy scum stomped? Not counting the homeless, how many tickets weren't comped?
Why did Muffy
Allison.
miss the show?
There was a death in the family, if you must know.
Who died?
Arakita. Evita. Mimi. I'm surprised. A bright and charming girl like you hangs out with these slackers who don't adhere to deals. They make fun, yet I am the one attempting to do some good. Or do you really want a neighborhood where people piss on your stoop every night? Bohemia, Bohemia's a fallacy in your head. This is Calcutta. Bohemia is dead.
Dearly beloved, we gather here to say our goodbyes.
La vie bohème. La vie bohème. La vie bohème.
Days of inspiration, playing hooky, making something out of nothing. The need to express, to communicate,
to
going against the grain, going insane, going mad.
To loving tension, no pension, to more than one dimension.
To starving for attention, hating convention, hating pretension.
Not to mention, of course, hating dear old mom and dad.
To riding your bike midday past the three-piece suits.
To fruits, to no absolutes, to absolute.
To choice, to the village boys, to any passing fad.
To being a sword once instead of a dam.
La vie bohème. La vie bohème.
Is the equipment in a pyramid?
It is, Maureen.
The mixer doesn't have a case. Oh, don't give me that face. Hey, mister. She's my sister.
So that's why miso soups, 4 seaweed salads, 3 soy burger dinners, 2 tofu dog platters, and 1 pasta with meatless balls.
Ew.
It tastes the same.
If you close your eyes.
And 13 orders of fries. Is that it here?
Wine and beer.
To handcrafted beers made in local breweries. To yogurt, to rice and beans and cheese.
To leather, to dildos, to curry vindaloo. To huevos, rancheros, and Maya Angelou.
Emotion, devotion to causing a commotion, creation, vacation, mucho masturbation,
Compassion to passion when it's new.
to song tag,
To anything taboo.
Hinsberg, Dylan, Cunningham, and Cage.
Lenny Bruce, Langston Heath,
To the stage.
To Uda.
To Buddha, Pablo Neruda. To why Dorothy and Toto went over the rainbow to blow up ATM. La vie bohème.
And wipe the speakers off before you pack.
Yes, Maureen.
Well, hurry back.
Sisters.
We're close.
brothers.
Bisexuals, trisexuals, homo sapiens, carcinogens, hallucinogens, men, Pee-wee Herman, German, white German, Tiger, True Steiner, Tony, Oni, Bertolucci, Kurosawa, Carmina, Burana, to apathy, to entropy, to empathy, ecstasy, rock, the Sex Pistols, ABC, to no shame, never playing the main game.
To marijuana.
To sodomy, it's between God and me. To attend
Waiter. In honor of the death of Bohemia, an impromptu salon will commence immediately following dinner.
Mimi, clad only in bubble wrap, will perform her famous lawn chair handcuff dance to the sounds of iced tea being stirred.
And Mark will preview his new documentary about his inability to hold an erection on high holy days.
And Maureen, back from her spectacular one-night engagement at the 11th Street Loft, will sing Native American tribal chants backwards through her vocoder, while accompanying herself on the electric cello, which she has never studied.
Your new boyfriend doesn't know about us.
There's nothing to know.
Don't you think that we should discuss?
It was 3 months ago.
He doesn't act like he's with you.
We're taking it slow.
Where is he now?
He's right there.
Uh-huh.
Where'd he go?
Roger will attempt to write a bittersweet, evocative song that doesn't remind us of Mizetto's waltz. Angel Dumas-Chenard will model the latest fall fashions from Patty while accompanying herself with a 10-gallon plastic pickle tub.
And Collins will recount his exploits as an anarchist, including the tale of his successful reprogramming of the MIT virtual reality equipment to self-destruct as it broadcasts the word!
Actual reality, act up, fight AIDS.
Check!
Excuse me, did I do something wrong? I get invited, then ignored all night long.
I've been trying, I'm not lying. No one's perfect, I got baggage.
Life's too short, babe. Time is flying. I'm looking for baggage that goes
CT break.
Wow, it's just like I'm always floored by the productions that those guys put on. Enter Stage Left doing La Vie Boheme from Rent, and I was again just I mean everyone involved in it is so talented, and they've got this great mix of not just excellent song selection, excellent vocals, the acting, the costuming. But they also like if you I was just blown away in particular with this one with the way that they tied in the Smule styles. So I'm assuming somebody did all that custom work. That's a lot of work, and it was worthwhile.
I was going to say the same thing.
So good. I mean, yeah, just crazy.
I mean,
good.
like, okay, the vocals are great, the acting, the costumes, the diversity of the whole cast. I mean, they got people like every role. They've got someone that plays it with aplomb. But the one thing I noticed is like all that going on to impeccably perfection. The video styles, they have a checkerboard and I'm like
spinning,
Lex
the timing, the choreography.
Lex and I can't even get we can't even get a goddamn 2-shot. And
come on now.
these guys are doing. They've
got the skills, I tell you. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. So I was also reading, a little bit about the song and what La Vie Boheme was about, and how it came involved with the musical Rent. And it's interesting because apparently, like Bohemians, back in the day in 19th century France, they were inspired by nomadic lives of the Roma. They were much like starving artists and thinkers, leading free, unconventional lives and wandering from place to place. So. They were apparently profiled in a novel, Scenes de la Vie de Bohème, which I'm totally butchering. And apparently, like 100 years later, there was an opera that was written about it. And well, actually, I said that wrong. I guess there was an opera based on that. And then 100 years later, Jonathan Larson, who was captivated by the opera, wrote Rent, and he pulled all those concepts and things into his new creation. So it's just a very interesting storyline, and a lot of the characters in it were great. The music's great, but yeah, it's just very good. I keep saying good stuff, but it really was fantastic and very well done, as we've come to expect from Enter Stage Left.
Fabulous stuff. We always take a little musical interlude during happy hour, and that was well worth it. So thank you, Enter Stage Left, and your huge cast of your repertory. How do you say that? It's not repertoire. I guess it would be.
I think I know the word you're thinking of, but I can't.
Repertory, reparate, whatever. But just a bunch of people.
I'll think of it before the next break. Sorry. I think I know the word you're thinking of, but I can't come up with repartee. I don't know if it's repartee.
Maybe that's your witty repartee.
That's something else. Yes, but I don't know.
Anyway,
it's not coming to me fast enough. I think I know.
Sorry,
what
these guys can sing like they're classically trained, musicians, and I can't even spit out whatever word I'm thinking of.
I would imagine many of them are.
Repertory? I don't know. Anyway, here's what I do know. Next set, as we move into the second half of happy hour. Yes, we've reached the zenith. Or I guess not the zenith. That would imply the high point. We have many high points yet to come.
This is a nice, evenly spaced, lots of great music from start to finish.
Seriously, man. We know when we put together a show like, ooh, this is going to be tight. This is going to be, it's like, believe me, this one's like, you know what? We're going to put Enter Stage Left right there, halfway point, and we're just going to let them. Right now it's timing perfect. So unless I screw that up, Cross X Bones, you will be on time. or we will be on time for you to be on time. So there you go, because that's our pledge to Sky, is to knock this thing off right at the 10 o'clock mark. Now, in order to do that, we got to get on to the next
Entourage.
set.
There we go. Sorry, I had to say.
And what am I thinking? Repertory or repartee?
No. That
Well,
must be
it's French,
Yeah.
entourage, repartee, repertoire,
I don't know.
bon voyage, ménage à trois. It's all
There
the
you go.
same. It's all
not
the
all
same.
the same.
La vie bohème. Oui, oui.
Yeah.
Our next set is one that deals with amour. I think that's French for love. Yes, I believe it is. Two lovey-dovey songs. I don't mean to say lovey-dovey in a way that a third grader would say. I mean to say lovey-dovey in a way that an adult would appreciate. Two fantastic songs by four fantastic vocalists. And to start it off, we have Crystal Catnip and Louis the Seventh. It's good to be the king. Louis the Seventh. I don't think we've seen Louis the Seventh before on Happy Hour, but he has teamed with Crystal Catnip to bring us "Make You Feel My Love." Love this interpretation. I think it's a Bob Dylan song. I hope, because I just said that. Maybe I just sort of like went with that.
Originally,
And
I think a lot
nobody
of
would
folks have
know.
covered it as well.
Yeah.
Adele has done it, and a few others.
So without me stumbling upon it
great
anymore, "Make You Feel My Love" from Crystal Catnip and King Louis the Seventh. It's good to be the king. Because you
When the rain is blowing in your face and the whole world is on your case, I could offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love.
When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there is no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for 1,000,000 years to make you feel my love.
I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong.
I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong.
I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue. Oh, there's nothing that I wouldn't do
to make you feel my love.
nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you, to make you feel my love, to make you feel my love.
Hey, it's Jason from Bible Time. This is a different kind of show. It's an experience. It's a radio show, a video live stream on 16 platforms. It's a Smule Sing Live. All are welcome to join us and sing Christian, family-friendly songs. We read a passage from the Bible. We pray for people. We read the Our Daily Bread devotional. We play 3 of your pre-recorded songs. So join us on Wednesdays at 9 Eastern.
It's in the trees. It's coming. When I was a child, running in the night, afraid of what might be, hiding in the dark, hiding in the street, and of what was following me. The hounds of love are hunting. I've always been the coward. And I don't know what's good for me.
Here I go, it's coming for me through the trees. Oh, help me, someone, help me, please. Take my shoes off and throw them in the lake, and I'll be 2 steps on the water. I found a fox caught by dogs. He let me take him in my hands. His little heart, it beats so fast, and I'm ashamed of running away from nothing real. I just can't deal with this, but I'm still afraid to be there. Your hounds of love, feel your arms surround me. I've always been a coward. I never know what's good for me.
Oh, here I go. Don't let me go. Hold me down. It's coming for me through the trees. Help me, darling, help me, please. Take my shoes off and throw them in the lake, and I'll be 2 steps on the water.
I don't know what's good for me. I don't know what's good for me. I need love, 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 yeah. Yeah, love, yeah, love. Take your shoes off and throw them in the lake. Do you know what I really need? Do you know what I really need? I need love, 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 yeah.
Hey guys, so welcome back to Happy Hour with Lex and Tony. And wow, what a cool song right there. That was Hounds of Love. That was Yellow and Teasing Man singing that one. And I had never heard that song before, so I looked it up. The song is by Kate Bush. And apparently, it's about being afraid to fall in love and compares it to being chased by a pack of hounds. Interesting song, very cool.
The Hounds of Love, I get it.
Yeah. But, what was also interesting, I guess it was actually written, kind of back, I guess it was originally released back in 86. But the first time it was played live, it seems to have been in 2014. And actually back in October 2004, Q Magazine placed that song as number 21 in its list of the 50 greatest British songs of all time. So it's
Really?
just interesting because I've never heard it, but it's
I know,
very
quite
cool.
frankly, it's the second ever Kate Bush song I've ever heard.
Right? Yeah. Like, you're running up the hill away from the hounds a lot. I don't know.
Exactly.
But yeah, so it was a very cool song. It made, when something, Yellow is very, very good at bringing very cool songs that you might not have heard before. And I love it when she sends something in like that because it gets your attention and it always makes you want to learn a little bit more about it. A very cool song. Nicely done, Yellow and Teasing Man. And then, of course, we kicked the set up with Crystal Catnip and Louis VII doing Make You Feel My Love. And it was interesting because, he bowed at the end to her, which was kind of cute.
I know, the
Caught my
king
attention.
bowed to his queen.
Oh, yeah. So she must be the queen. I had a feeling.
There you go, Queen Nipper.
Queen Nipper. Yeah, that was...
Yeah.
has a nice ring to it. Oh, what a great songs there.
Queen Nipper will ascend to the throne upon the demise of Louis VII. Because back in France, all kinds of shit happened. Like people were, guillotined and all that shit. Not that we're wishing any guillotine on Louis VII.
No, it was great.
May he
to
live
hear
long.
him. Live long
Exactly.
and prosper. No, that's something else. But yeah, great. Nice to have some new faces on the show tonight as well. So great vocals.
Lex noticed something. Nipper, did you have like a little fan going on? Because your hair was like kind of like flowing in the. See, my hair won't flow, but I
was curious.
Maybe there's a little special effect going on in that. It looked very nice.
I was wondering
if that was the case.
I wasn't sure if she was really outside. Oh, she was really outside. It's so pretty.
There you go.
I thought it must
seriously
be
nice.
I thought it was too pretty to be real. There you go. I know that you can do all kinds of cool things with your
So Nipper had the natural fan,
Yes.
aka the wind. That was a nice touch.
It was great. Yeah, I love it.
It was like almost hypnotizing. You see the hair flowing and the vocals and it was seriously, what a cool song. What a great set.
Right?
I told you, lovey-dovey set. There you go.
That was our love song.
That'll love songs on Happy Hour. Lex and
Tony. Yeah.
That'll get you in the mood. Now we're gonna switch. I mean, they're kind of love songs, maybe. Yeah, they fit the bill. We're gonna kind of continue that mold, but it's basically moving into more kind of rock ladies from the 80s. Hey, that rhymes.
Rock ladies from the 80s.
There you go. MTG Des. She's a rock lady. And Reality Bites. She's a rock Shayla. Are going to team up on These Dreams, which most people know as a heart song. The Wilson sisters, who both have very, very unique and quite frankly hard to duplicate vocals. But MTG Jess and Reality Bites will do fabulously. You will love their take on the heart song These Dreams, coming up next on the Happy Hour with Lex and Tony.
Spare little candles, leave some
If you got a blaze in your saddle for some Frontier Full Frontal, look no further than Doc Woody's Woodshed, the bordello of broadcasting, 9:30 to 11 p.m. Eastern, alternating Sundays on Synergy Radio, where we're better together and the customer is always ripe.
Hey, what's that?
You must understand, with a touch of your hand makes my pulse react.
That is only the thrill of boy meeting girl. Opposites attract.
It's physical,
only magical.
You must try to ignore that it means more than that. Oh,
what's love got to do? Got to do it. What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do? Got to do it. Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken?
May seem to you that I'm acting confused when you're close to me.
If I tend to look dazed, I've read it someplace. I've got cause to be.
There's a name for it.
There's a phrase that fits. But whatever the reason, you do it for me. Oh, what's love got to do? Got to do it. What's love but a second-hand emotion?
What's love got to do? Got to do with it.
Who needs a heart when a heart can't be broken?
I've been thinking on a new direction.
But I have said, oh,
I've been thinking about my own protection.
it scares me to feel this way. Oh,
What's love got to do? Got to do with it.
what's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do? Got to do with it. Who needs a heart when a heart can't be broken? Got to do with it. What's love but a sweet old-fashioned notion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can't be broken?
Got to do with it.
Got to do with it.
What's love but a second-hand emotion?
What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can't be broken?
Got to do with it. Got to do with it.
Thanks, John.
You're welcome.
Hey guys.
You're welcome.
Welcome back. Oh boy. Wow, what a beautiful, beautiful set. Those songs kind of just went together perfectly, Tony.
I know. How about the kind of slow jams and all, like we get the happy hour lounge is kicking it right now, man. What a vibe we got going on.
Right. Oh, all the vibes. These Dreams, that was MTG Des and Reality Bites. Like you said, they make that song look easy, and that is not an easy song to sing. And none of the hard stuff is easy to do. But they did it fabulously, as I expected they would. And what's love got to do with it? That was Jeannie Rogg and Bear Cubs doing this a very soulful version of that song. Just loved it, absolutely loved it.
And I tell you what, you two, you knocked it out of the park.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
Lex and I know from experience, because when we were, going over the Tina Turner songs that we might have sung last week, anything from Private Dancer on, I'm like, no, too hard. Like the rough kind of like yelling Tina Turner, like from the early days.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, we could do that. It's like, like Proud Mary, keep on turning. It just, but the soulfulness.
Oh yeah.
And the harms and the vocal range. Oh, you guys knocked that out of the park. So bravo to you. A very touching tribute to Tina Turner, and like I said in the Twatch, a much better tribute than Zombified.
I was gonna say, don't mention that, but too late. Oh, that was still a fun song to do, though. That's actually a great song. Just not for that reason.
So I love the loving vibe we have here in the happy hour right now. It's like, the bar is like it's just full of love.
Uh-huh.
I almost want to bring back the pickup line, but
I think this might change things around for you.
I don't know if I want to use it on the next artist. Because, you know why I don't? Because just for the simple fact, I don't mean to be shallow, but he's not a well-hung man.
What?
What? How do you know? Well, that's the title of the song, by golly. Scottish Neil is up next with a parody of a Verve song. His take is titled Not a Well-Hung Man. Now, what could that be about? I don't know, but we're going to find out next up on the Happy Hour with Lex and Tony. We're shifting gears from lovey-dovey to funny, and maybe a little bawdy with Scottish Neil, who's coming up next on the Happy Hour with Lex and Tony.
you some, I might just catch a peek. My penis, praying and hoping that when I let you see you, won't think it's cute and I'll know you're who I want. You're who I want. You're who I want. You're who I
Step right up, step right up. Welcome to the Oddball Odyssey, the wildest carnival on the airwaves. Every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern, you'll find us on Synergy Radio. In the first tent, we have the musical menagerie featuring indie, alternative, deep cuts, forgotten gems that'll make your ears purr like a cat. In the second tent, we have the Bizarre Bazaar, where you'll find weird and obscure novelty songs that'll make you laugh like a hyena. And in the third tent, we have the Great Southern Yank, bringing you the greatest entertainment you've ever heard, with performances that'll make you go wild like a monkey. Come on down and see the bearded lady singing opera, the human pogo stick bouncing to the beat, and the one and only talking pineapple.
Hi, I'm a talking pineapple.
Join us for the craziest carnival in town, the Oddball Odyssey, Thursdays at 6 p.m. Eastern.
It's all on me, it's my mistake. I said I don't love you a little too late, but I guess there ain't ever a right time, and I don't know why it's called a goodbye. Go run my name into the ground, tell everyone you know just how I'll slam the door on her forever, but I promise you it's for the better. I hope you find what you were looking for. I hope your heart ain't hurting anymore. You get moving on, I'll figure it out, and you don't hate me somehow, 'cause I hope you're happy now. Who knew this heart could break this heart, or a love like ours could fall apart without so much as a warning? I thought that I was what you wanted. Well, I guess you found what you were looking for. I guess
guess my heart ain't worth it anymore. I'm a wreck, I'm a mess, and I ain't got nothing left. So I hope you're happy now.
Hope you found what you were looking for.
I guess my heart ain't worth it anymore.
Hope you get moving on, all figured out, and you don't hate me somehow.
I'm a wreck, I'm a mess, and I ain't got nothing left.
So I hope you're happy now.
Happy now.
Oh, I hope you're happy now.
Hey guys, welcome back to Happy Hour with Lex and Tony. What's going on over there, Tony?
You know, it's a nice sunny evening. I thought I'd just go relax on my porch. Finish the book I bought. You know that Lex claimed I borrowed from my neighbor, but of course, I authored this just to show that myself and Scottish Neil, we don't have much in common. So I don't know what he's getting at with the song that led off the set. I will say this: the original song, is it "Lucky Man" by the Verve or just Verve? I know what the Verve Pipe is. Is that the same band?
I don't.
All I know is
excellent question.
Like if you listen to the lyrics and you catch the innuendos and the parody, but if you just kind of sit back and like the melody, he does a fantastic job. I mean, it's like I'm amazed at how he takes songs and still does them fabulously, but obviously mixes in
changes the words
Bonnie.
around, but he definitely still brings it when he's singing it.
Oh, I know.
Brings it when he sings it. Yeah, no question. He's got a great. I mean, think back to some of the fantastic videos we shared of his when he was doing the comp.
Oh yeah, he was in a comp. Yeah,
Press X Bones. Yeah, he's all kinds of talented. He's very well loved and appreciated for his skills with the parodies, but he's generally just a fantastic vocalist, great artist, and he's great with the harms and the video, and he has a little his own little acting touches in there too. And,
I don't think Neil will mind me sharing this. I saw this earlier in our main chat in Synergy. Scottish Neil got a job this week, a marketing job for a company. They were exploring, how to get involved with TikTok. Nobody kind of knew what to do. And at the interview, he flat out wrote 2 parodies, on the spot. And they hired him on the spot.
That's
how
awesome.
Freaking cool is that?
That's
Congratulations,
amazing. Yeah.
Neil. That is some good shit,
it's
man.
It's definitely a talent.
That's a great
no
story.
Question. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
So I mean that led off our set. Now this set.
I will say, just before you go further forward, there was a comment in the Twatch from Obi-Wan Kenobi claiming he wrote the book. So you just need to be aware. There seems to be a bit of a scandal going on here as far as who's going to claim they wrote the book.
I actually did a spit take, a real spit take. Did you see the beer flash up to my eyes? It's literally blinding me right now. I can't see. Lex, where are you?
Wash your hands.
Towel. I've never done a spit take.
That was great.
Obi-Wan Kenobi is responsible for the lack. I won't be able to see out of this eye for some time because I got goddamn Bush Light Peach in it because I went.
How was that for timing?
Wow. Lex, you got me. You got me, you master comedian.
Oh yeah.
And Obi-Wan Kenobi, touche, Jedi Warlord. I can't believe I did a. I'll have to watch that back on the video. Like beer literally went.
I will too, actually. It's great.
It's in my eyes. Ow! This fucking artificial peach flavor is like goddamn gasoline in my eyes.
Oh my goodness.
And you know what's the worst part of that? Although luckily it happened afterwards. Oh, I can see Lex. There you are. Luckily it happened after Jacqueline and Gary's duet because I was able to see them in all their fabulousness. I mean,
oh yeah.
Jacqueline and Gary, it's funny. Somebody said I love the blend, and that's what it's like. I'm not like a baker or anything like that, but think about like you're making like a cake or a souffle or some kind of delicious, and you're stirring it, and like the flavors blend together, and there's that swirl in the bowl. That's Jacqueline and Gary. They swirl in the bowl with the vocals. And it just, everything just comes out like perfect. Like, again, chef's kiss. That's a new phrase that I picked up. It seems to be like hot. It was hot like 6 months ago, but, I'm a little behind the times.
That happens.
But they always bring a little country to the show, and we appreciate it. We had a kind of half a country set because we didn't have any other country to stick with it. But Jacqueline and Gary, thank you. It was Carly Pierce and Lee Bryce, I believe, were the original artists. And as usual, Jacqueline and Gary brought it. And you guys are right. That would be a nice tattoo.
I think they'd be really cool. I love that necklace. Was gorgeous. She always has great necklaces and such. She's good taste in jewelry.
I have noticed, just from afar, Jacqueline is always very like well dressed in like, in her videos and whatnot. So there you go. Hats off, because it's a video show, so we're gonna notice things like that. I hate to say, because I'll wear like wigs and shit, and sometimes roll out of bed and sing a song like I did this morning. Anyway, let's get on with the showgram because
42 minutes left.
We have a hard out. We have a hard on at 10 o'clock. Oh, speaking of that, I have another story about the guy at work who said like the wrong things, and I will save it for the opportune time. It's a great one. It's a fantastic one.
Okay.
I will save that for a couple sets down the road. Actually, it's very coming up very quickly. But we're going to kind of go back to the rock and roll part of Happy Hour. And when I say rock and roll, I mean literally fucking rock and roll. The song Rock and Roll by
this
Led
really
Zeppelin,
does rock.
as sung by Carrie, Queen of Sinners, our very own DJ Carrie, who is going to blast a little Led Zepp. Get the lead out. It's September on the Happy Hour with Lex and Tony. Come on out.
Strong.
Join us for Rock Pile on Saturday nights, 7 to 10 p.m. Eastern on Synergy Radio. And for Bit on the Side on Wednesday nights, 7 to 9 Eastern.
She's your adolescent dream, schoolboy stuff, sticky sweet romance. And she makes you wanna scream, wishing you could get inside her pants.
So you fantasize away while you're squeezing her. You thought you heard her say, good girls don't. Good girls don't. She'll be telling you, good girls don't. But I do.
So you call her on the phone to talk about the teachers that you hate. And she says she's all alone, and her parents won't be coming home till late.
There's a ringing in your brain, 'cause you heard it swore. You thought I heard her saying, good girls don't. Good girls don't. But she'll be telling you, good girls don't. But I do. And it's a teenage sadness everyone has got to taste. And in between age madness that you know you can't erase, till she's sitting on your face.
You're alone with her at last, and you're waiting till you think the time is right. 'Cause you heard she's pretty fast, and you're hoping that she'll give you some tonight.
So you start to make your play, 'cause you could have sworn you thought you heard her say, good girls don't. Good girls don't. She'll be telling you, good girls don't. But I do. And it's a teenage sadness everyone has got to taste. And in between age madness that you know you can't erase, till she's sitting on your face. It hurts. Good girls don't. Good girls don't. But she'll be telling you, good girls don't. But I do. Good girls don't. Good girls don't. But she'll be telling you, good girls don't. But I do. But I do. But I do. But I do.
Woo! Rock on, brother.
Hey guys, wow. So I don't think I've ever paid as much attention to the lyrics of that last song as I just did. With everything else we've been talking about, it caught my attention very quickly.
You know, me
Oh
neither.
my goodness. It's a cool song.
That was-
But a little more,
No, many
interesting
of
than I
us
realized.
remember the one-hit wonder band, The Knack.
Uh-huh.
My Sharona. Remember The Knack? That
Oh,
was
yeah.
that was their big. Yeah, they were going to be like the next Beatles and all that shit. Probably about 1979, maybe. Good Girls Don't was like their other. I don't think it charted, but it would be the other like most memorable song. And I had the album. Most like 11-year-old kids at the time did.
Oh my god.
I played that song 100 times, and the sit on your face part never
caught.
registered. You know, it's like, what do they mean? It never had like. Now
There was
I
a
know
couple
what
other
we're
lines
talking
in there
about.
too. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a few more lines in there.
Yes.
I mean, I had that shit like cranked up in my bedroom. I'm sure my parents could hear it. They're probably wondering.
You know, sometimes people just don't pay attention to lyrics, and sometimes that's a good thing, especially if it's your parents and you're a young kid, I guess. That's pretty funny. Fantastic song, though. It rocked, and that was Odie One Canody and the DJ Curtis, a.k.a. I think they call themselves the Graybeard Club. Very cool
there
song.
You go, Graybeard Club.
I've seen them sing it together.
You guys were great on
that. A lot of fun. And that was a very interesting song. And then, of course, we kicked it off with our very own Carrie doing Rock and Roll. And she totally kicked ass on that. That was such a great,
the Robert
great
Plant
song.
Vocals down, man.
Yeah, really nice.
Led Zeppelin's hard to fucking sing. I won't attempt it. But yeah, I mean, hats off to you, Carrie.
Nicely
Big
done.
time.
Yeah, I love it when you guys send some stuff that rocks. That really rocks.
All I know is, Lex, I want to see if I can join Odie and DJ Curtis's Graybeard Club because, I mean, I'll make no bones about it. Sometimes I use a Just for Men product, Touch of Gray, on my beard.
Okay.
It basically it's supposed to like make it like more brown and only have a touch of gray, hence the name Touch of Gray. What it really is purple. It turns the whole fucking thing purple. So it doesn't. It's like, well,
not a big fan
I can't see
of Touch of
I
Gray.
can't see the gray, but I can see the fucking purple. So I think I'm just gonna leave. Gray. We'll see what happens.
You have to let it grow out or whatever, and then I don't
Yeah,
think they'll
it's
let
pretty-
you in
it's-
just right now because the purple. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, touch of gray, my ass. So we'll see what happens with the Graybeard. Maybe Odie One Canody and DJ Curtis will let me sing on some suggestive Mac song with them. When she sits upon my face. Hey, baby, let me clear off a place for you to sit down.
wow. Okay, Tony.
That was from a Cheech and Chong movie.
I could tell from the voice. We are 31 minutes out. Let's make sure we finish on time.
Tick-tock
Yeah.
on the clock.
Pitter-patter.
We got to get this thing rolling, and we're going to get it rolling. Oh, cool set coming up, man.
Oh,
cool
yes.
set of the alternative rock. How about that? We know Cross X Bones has a metal show coming up in 31 minutes.
30 minutes.
Cross X Bones, 30 minutes now. Cross X Bones has favored us with, it's not metal, definitely more alternative, a freaking REM song, and a very obscure one. Not Losing My Religion that everyone on Smule sings. I mean, I barely recognize this REM song, and I'm a big fan. This is Monty Got a Raw Deal. Cross X Bones, take it away, kicking off a little alternative set on the happy hour with Lex and Tony.
Monty, this seems strange to me. The movies had that movie thing, but nonsense has a welcome ring, and heroes don't come easy. Now nonsense isn't new to me. I know my head, I know my feet, but mischief knocked me in the knees. So just let go. Just let go. I saw the ocean meet the man. I saw you buried in the sand. A friend was there to hold your hand, said walk on by. So I went walking through the street. I saw you strung up in a tree. A woman out there said to me, said hold your tongue. Hold your tongue. You don't know me anything. You don't want this sympathy. Don't you waste your breath for the silver screen. That nonsense doesn't mean a thing. They tried to bust you in a sting. But virtue is in everything. So don't waste time. Now here's a rhyme that you can steal. Put this on your reel-to-reel. Mischief through a rotten deal. Monty's laying low, man. He is laying low. Just let go. Just let go. You don't know me anything. You don't want this sympathy. Don't you waste your breath. Monty, this seems strange to me.
Come join Libby and Papa on Saturdays from 4 to 7 p.m. Eastern Time for a little mayhem. We're gonna rock the house.
Gotta keep on going, 'cause I am knowing that I cannot reform. Lord, these bad times won't let go. And I got nothing left to show but scars.
Hi. So I just designed this filter inspired by a friend who has a live show called Rock Rewind on Synergy Radio. Yeah, man. And this is the filter called Absolute John by Ziggy. They always say I needed a filter.
Come as you are, as you were, as I want you to be, as a friend, as a friend, as an old enemy. Take your time, hurry up. Choice is yours, don't be late. Take a rest, as a friend, as an old enemy. As I want you to be, as a friend, as a friend, as an old memory, when I said
Thanks, Absolute John,
Thanks,
for
buddy.
putting my music on his.
Hey guys, welcome back to Happy Hour with Lex and Tony. And I'm just smiling because if you guys were listening closely to that last song, Come As You Are, that was ZG and Absolute John. And at the beginning, ZG mentions that he created that filter and he calls it, I think he either calls it, he named it either after Absolute John or after the Rock Rewind, which of course is just ended with Synergy. But it was fun to listen to them. And I liked his line when Absolute John says, yeah, they always said I needed a filter. So
There you go.
I think it was named after him and not the show, but they did mention the show. We're certainly going to miss the two shows that we've just lost here on Synergy. Amelia's Unplugged with Amelia, her acoustic and dedication show, and the Rock Rewind with Amelia and Absolute John. Two excellent shows, and they will surely be missed.
I mean, they'll still be around, you know,
Yes.
in song.
Of course.
But yeah, we will miss the shows. Those are good shows, man.
Yeah. But and
Always say
again,
as shows go.
yeah, and
Well, Lex, when we do our year-end thing, we can add them to the
in memoriam. It always reminds me of The Walking Dead. I don't know, or Talking Dead, if you will. But no, it's always sad to see a show come to an end, and they did a great job with it. I know they'll definitely be missed, and definitely, you know.
I mean,
lots
that's the
of
thing, like,
respect for the work and
you know,
the effort they put
exactly.
into those shows. It takes a lot of time, you guys.
Every
and
one of us
totally
on
respect
the
what they've
radio
done.
here, or the Synergy TV, or any of the radio stations. I mean, yeah, there's some work that goes into it. You don't just like, you know, sit down and crank it up. But, and you know, sometimes like, you know, whatever you got going on in real life is, you know,
Real life
takes
is-
precedence.
Got to, yeah.
Because
yeah.
real life is real life, and you know, sometimes you got to take a step back from the fantasy world of being a DJ, because you know it's hard to walk away from, you know, what we get paid here, which is nothing. So
Yes,
yeah.
as you mentioned earlier, no one's involved in this for the great rewards.
Exactly.
It's definitely
It's
a
just
labor
for
of love. Yeah.
I mean, it's just for
sure.
the fun. We love the music. We love to bring it to you. We love
Yeah.
to entertain. We love the fact that you love to entertain, and that's what it's all about here at Synergy Radio.
So,
Oh.
yeah, but you're right. They're not going anywhere. They're just the shows are done. But Amelia and John
We'll still
will be
hear their
around.
voices, I'm
Hopefully
sure.
We'll get to share some of their videos, our audio on the show, and wish them very well. But yeah, they'll definitely be missed.
Now, Lex,
Yes.
two things.
Before
Oh, go ahead.
I just want to make sure we don't, because sometimes if we stop in the middle. So, Crossix Bones kicked off that set. Of course, Crossix
Yes.
Bones coming up with the Boneyard in just about 20 minutes from now at the top of the hour. Monty got a raw deal. You're right. I had not heard that song before. You said that was REM, right?
It's off the album. This is why I don't
Very
remember.
cool
It's off the album Automatic for the People, which is
Ah.
one of the kind of the later, like I think it came out in like 92.
A very cool
and-
song. Very cool song.
Yeah, my
And-
whole REM thing was in college, and I was out of college in '89. So I believe you. So like, but I remember that song, and I think Monty refers to Montgomery Clift, who was a you know, Hollywood, like, you know, box office beau, kind of a leading man type. And if I'm not mistaken, he got in a car crash at the height of his career and, like, you know, fucked up his face.
Oh no.
So his leading
not
man
good.
days were then over.
Yeah.
So hence the raw
He
deal.
got a raw deal, yeah.
That Monty got. If I remember correctly, that's what that song is about. Like, REM has a couple, like, What's the Frequency, Kenneth? Another song they do is about the Dan Rather getting beat up by some, like, wacko who was, like, pounding on Dan Rather, screaming, What's the Frequency, Kenneth? So REM's got some
Interesting
stuff that's out there,
tunes,
man.
Yeah.
I love REM. I think they're very underrepresented on Spiel because, like I said, the only thing you ever see is Losing My Religion. They have so many more great songs. So, you know, I'll tell you what. Send your REM songs to Happy Hour. We'll have REM sets as long till the day is long, man. We'll see if we get any REM.
We'll have a whole show of Losing My Religion. Be careful what you wish for. I mean, it's a good song. I like it, but yeah.
And I also have to say, ZG and Absolute John, that it reminded me. Remember, I was going to tell you about the guy I used to work with who said like the wrong words. He was trying to use like the corporate buzzwords and like said the wrong thing. It reminded me of like Nirvana, before the band Nirvana. Nirvana as a term, I think it's a Buddhist term. It means like a state of eternal bliss, happiness, peacefulness, like Zen. That's what Nirvana is. Well, this coworker and I and the rest of our staff back in, it was before the band Nirvana came out, so probably the late 80s. We had like a little corporate retreat at a ski resort. Great time, like soft, fresh white powder snow. The runs were great. Good skiing. Like we're relaxing in the lounge afterwards. The après ski with the fire going and the beer flowing, and like food, like hot wings, whatever. And this guy, he kicks back and says, "This is Havana."
Oops. Oh boy.
Classic. I still remember that like 30 years later.
Man.
This
hysterical.
is Havana.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Hey,
we've got some.
Just a quick note, because I'm watching the Twatch, and so Cross X Bones is basically saying, I could send you like a whole show worth of songs. We're still only going to do one song a person.
It's still
So,
one a person.
I just want to make sure so nobody goes. Yeah. So, but that would be cool.
I would do an REM themed show.
That would be fun.
If we could pull that off, that would be awesome. But anyway, now speaking of Cross X Bones, we got 15 minutes to wrap this up and one set to go.
Yeah.
Eastbound and down, loaded up and trucking. We got about 15 minutes till Cross X Bones. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. The Boneyard's coming up after happy hour. We're gonna play some Beat It with Steve-O and D-Hawk. It's a nice take on the old Michael Jackson tune. They sing like they're in a lounge. I can't think of something that rhymes, but it's great, and we're gonna play it now. Bow, bow, bow. There you go. How about that inspired freestyle, Lex?
Are you done?
Put a couple Busch Light peaches in me. You never know what might happen.
I think we're gonna cut you off of those. The peach stuff is going right.
Don't know where the Eastbound and Down came from,
know.
but I wouldn't mind hearing that song on Happy Hour. By the way, Jerry Reed from the old Smokey and the Bandit movie.
All right, we're gonna play these.
You ever notice how many songs are from movies or TV shows?
Yeah, Jacqueline says every song is from a movie somewhere. Give her a
See,
song, she'll find
that's
the
what I
movie.
was getting at.
Yeah.
We didn't promo Jacqueline, but I think this week is her
She's doing
challenge.
the challenge show.
Oh, it's inappropriate songs at weddings. Oh, I got one. Songs that you
I'll
don't
bet you do.
shouldn't play at weddings.
Well,
Yeah,
that
so
last
that's
one,
just-
there's a bunch we played tonight, actually, that could fit right in there. All right, we
Anyway.
better kick off this last set.
Yeah,
or
we
are
got- we
not
got-
gonna
we
go
got-
out on time.
14 minutes.
We
one
got 10
set
minutes
to
of
go.
music. Let's go.
Plus some stuff at the end, like the old stingers and things that we play. So that's our final back sell. So we better get on with it. All right, Steve-O and D-Hawk, let's hear your lounge version of Beat It.
Today on Alligator Confessions, we're dabbling into the touchy-feely Cosby-like world of the man who never forgets his glove and named his children after his bedset, Michael Jackson himself.
Where you find this stuff?
They told him, don't you ever come around here. Don't wanna see your face, you better disappear.
The fire's in her eyes, and the words are really clear, so beat it.
Just beat it.
You better run, you better do what you can. Don't wanna see no blood, don't be a macho man.
Wanna be tough, but do what you can, so beat it.
But you wanna be bad, just beat it. Beat it.
No one wants to be defeated.
Show 'em how funky strong is your fight.
It doesn't matter who's wrong or right.
Just beat
just beat it.
I'll forget you, better leave while you can. Don't wanna be a boy, you wanna be a man.
You wanna stay alive, better do what you can. So beat it, oh just beat it. You have to show them that you're really not scared. You're playing with your life, this ain't no truth in dare.
They'll kick you and they'll beat you, but I know it's fair, so beat it. But you wanna be bad, just beat it.
Beat it.
No one wants to be defeated.
Showing who's funky, strong as your fight.
It doesn't matter who's wrong or right.
Just beat it.
Just beat it.
And no one wants to beat it.
Show 'em how funky, strong is your fight.
It doesn't matter who's wrong or right.
Just beat it.
Just beat it.
Beat it.
Just beat it. Sounds like my motto.
Solo instru. Oh wait, that does say instrumental. Whoops. He finished the words. Instrumental.
Beat it. No one wants to be defeated.
Show 'em how funky, strong is your fight.
It doesn't matter who's wrong or right.
Just beat it.
Oh, beat it.
No one wants to be defeated.
Showing how funky strong is your fight.
It doesn't matter who's wrong or right.
Just beat it.
Just beat it.
Beat it.
Smexy.
Thank you.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where music fits? Nibbles and bits. Have a sad mood to escape, just grab a bowl and have a great music fits. Nibbles and bits. Every Sunday you can hear them playing your family-friendly music they're DJing, playing. So tune in at 4 p.m. every Sunday right here on Synergy Radio and hear the mix. Nibbles and bits.
Yeah, don't forget your Ritz crackers and cheese.
I can't stand to fly. I'm not that naive. I'm just out to find the better part of me. I'm more than a bird, I'm more than a plane, I'm more than some pretty face beside a train, and it's not easy to be me. Wish that I could cry, fall upon my knees, find a way to lie about a home I'll never see. It may sound absurd, but don't be naive. Even heroes have the right to bleed. I may be disturbed, but won't you concede? Even heroes have the right to dream, and it's not easy to be
it's alright. You can all sleep sound tonight. I'm not crazy or anything. I can't stand to fly. I'm not that naive. Men weren't meant to ride with clouds between their knees. I'm only a man in a silly red sheet, digging for kryptonite on this one-way street. Only a man in a funny red sheet, looking for special things inside of me, inside of me, inside of me, inside of me, inside of me. I'm only a man in a funny red sheet. I'm only a man looking for a dream. I'm only a man in a funny red sheet, and it's not easy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's not easy to be me.
Wow, what a great, great last call set here at the Happy Hour Bar this evening. We kicked it off with Steve-O and D-Hawk doing Beat It, but not just the regular Beat It. It was like this cool, loungy version, like smooth vocals and kind of it had a nice vibe to it. Really cool. Fantastic.
Had Michael
version.
Jackson lived, he'd probably be doing that version like right about now.
You think?
I think so, man.
I think so too. And then we.
Or maybe like 20 years from now, because he'd still be kind of young, like right now.
Yeah, that's true. But you know what? You don't have to be. I don't think it has anything to do with age. I just think it was a very cool version, regardless.
It was, no doubt, man.
Yeah, maybe this. And by the way, I saw there was a comment earlier in the Twatch from Odie saying, "Work on that beard, and you might get in." So, I'll have to work on that.
It's right now. It's full gray. I'm not. No, there's no color. There's no just for men product.
I don't know about. Is it really full? From here, it's hard to tell. I would say
No, it's not
look,
full gray. There's the parts of gray, like
Yeah.
like
So maybe you have to. Maybe that's what he means.
Like the gray, it looks like mold. It looks like fucking penicillin.
They don't
on
want
my
the
face.
moldy gray beard crew.
Yeah,
That's a whole nother
exactly.
crew. You might have to go there first.
I mean, I don't want to cure like polio with the fucking bacterium from my
dear.
goddamn penicillin looking face. You know, I just want to be
Yeah.
in their gray beard.
Yeah. Well, good luck with that. Yeah. But then we
Does
closed it
penicillin
out.
cure polio? I have no idea. It cures something.
There might be. I know
I
where
just
you're.
know
I
it's
know what
from
you're
mold.
saying, but I don't remember which one is which.
Yeah, I know exactly.
I couldn't say. And then, of course, our closing song for the evening, Superman from Ketlo. Great way to close out the show. We always have
From the
fantastic
Superman
music
himself.
start
Exactly.
to finish in this show. It's always good stuff.
I know, start to finish, and we mixed it up, soft, little rock, more rock, the musical soft, rock. It was a great,
It's like
great
a roller
set of
coaster of
tunes,
music.
man.
Yeah,
I
good
know.
stuff. We have a good programmer here on Happy Hours show. Yeah.
I know Lex did a fine
he's well
job.
paid
with that,
too.
man.
I didn't do that. You did that.
You just gotta match them up.
Yeah, you're good at that.
Songs have they have things in common. That's what we
Yeah.
love.
All right. Well, we are just about ready to close out the show. Quick reminder: a couple of little challenges we laid down this evening for next week's show. If you've got some interesting REM tunes, we would
Massive
love to hear them.
REM.
Deep cuts, B-sides, preferably not. So we could take one, Losing My Religion, but we don't want like a dozen of them.
Just one, Losing
Just
My
one,
Religion.
Right?
Come on, bring on like
lots of
Driver 8. Even like the thing they did with the B-52s girl. I
yeah.
forget the name of that
There
song.
you go.
Stuff like that, yeah.
And then if you're not going to do the REM challenge. Then the secondary challenge, if you will, is send us some stuff that rocks, stuff with a heartbeat, something that something you could get into, right? Trying,
90 beats per minute or more.
We like stuff with a little bit of a heartbeat. Yeah. All right, Tony. I think we are ready to close this out, and
we should, man, because if we don't, we
won't
be on time.
That's
because
right.
we got our stingers at the end.
That's
so
right. A little
thank
closer.
you for listening, Lex.
Thanks so
cheers.
much. Cheers. We're over here, other side.
Clink.
Ow.
Clink. Clink. all over the
Who are you
bar.
clinking with over there? I don't know who that was. Keep the beer
spilling
out of your
shit
eyes,
everywhere.
would you?
Now we gotta change channels to Cross X Bones.
Yep. Check in the
I
chat
think she'll
synergy.
put
I'm
it in
sure
the-
it'll
yeah.
be posted there.
Reminds me of like a kid, like my dad. Hey, now that he ha's over, get up and change the channel to the White Sox game, Tony.
Oh boy.
So I gotta go change the channel, like I was
All
like
right.
6 years old again, to the White Sox game. I mean to Cross X Bones. All right, Cross X Bones. Boneyard coming up
See you
next.
on the
Thank
other
you
side,
for
guys.
tuning
Thanks
in
so
to
much.
the happy hour.
Fantastic show. See you next week. Good night, Tony. Chef's kiss. Here we go.
To alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
Closing time. Open all the doors and let you out into the world.
So long, partner.
You met me at a very strange time in my life.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.